Hello, fair computers. Welcome back to Mr. No. Today we are going to learn complete short answers of IC's first year book in English. That's all in detail. So the first one is application software, a set of programs designed to perform a specific task such as typing a letter, preparing payroll, music, or creating animation display. Assembler, a system software that translates assembly language programs into machine language for execution by the computer. Asynchronous transmission, a type of transmission in which the time interval between the character being transmitted varies. Attribute, a property or characteristic of an entity. Bus topology, a type of topology in which the transmission medium is usually a single cable to which all the devices are attached are connected. Cache memory, small amount of high-speed semiconductor memory which exists inside the microprocessor or on the motherboard of a computer. Circuit switch network, a mode of operation of a network in which communication path is first established between the source and the destination and used exclusively for the duration of the call or transmission. Client, a computer on the network that accesses resources that are shared by the other computer. LAN, local area network, a network that consists within a limited geographical area such as a building or a university campus. Memory address, a number that finds it a location of a word in a memory. MAN, metropolitan area network, a backbone network of fiber optics cable that could span hundreds of square miles within a city. Microprocessor, a single VLSI chip that directs and coordinates the operation of all the other part of computer. Motherboard, a motherboard, a circuit board that connects all the components of computer explanation slots. Data network database model. Network database model, a hierarchical database model in which some of the data elements can have more than one owner data element. Object-oriented database model, a database model that stores objects rather than data, such as integers, real numbers, and strings. Object-oriented programming language such as C++ and Java. Open source software, computer software that is available in the form of source code that allows users to study, change, and improve it. Operating system (OS), a system software that manages the hardware and software resources of a computer system, such as CPU, storage, and all the input and output devices. OSI, Open System Interconnection, is a standard model of a data communication system developed by ISO to facilitate communication system in which equipment from different vendors can communicate with each other. Packet switched network, a mode of operation in which Each message, trans- each message transmitted through the network is first divided into a number of smaller units known as packet. Each packet contains addressing information, and the packets are reassembled at the destination. Peer-to-peer network, a network in which every computer is capable of playing the role of client, server, or both at the same time. Floater, an output device used to produce art copy of graphs, maps, engineering drawings, and machine components. Primary key, a unique field of identity in a database. Protocol, a language or set of rules that node agree to use to communicate over a network. Query, an object used to gather selected information from a database and organize it either for use in reports or for viewing on screen. Record, all the information about one person or atom. Referential integrity, a feature and DBMS that prevents from deleting or modifying values of a primary table's record on which related records depend. Registers, small storage unit whose function is to temporarily store binary information and pass it on to the other parts of processors or main memory during the execution program instructions. Relational database model, a database model in which data is held in tables and the tables are linked by the means of common fields. Relationship relationship, a link or association between entities. Resolution, the sharpness or quality of picture or text displayed on a monitor or printed on printer. Ring topology, a type of topology in which each computer is connected to the nearest neighbor until all the computers are connected in the, fa- in, fa- in the form of a ring. Router, a device that reads network addressing information in the packet and more information to get it through the networks. Secondary key, if a database table needs to be searched on the field of other than the primary key, it is it are known as secondary key. Sequential access memory, a type of memory in which the access time is not constant but varies depending on the addressing location. Server, a computer on the network that shares resources for others to use. Shareware, proprietary software that is given to people free of charge and a config disk along with the periodicals or magazines or it can be downloaded from a website. Simplex mode, a type of information a type of a type of information exchange method between two communicating device where the information can be passed only in one direction. Soft copy, Output that appears on a monitor or is saved on the same medium, such as hard disk, CD, or flash drive. Software. C definition of computer program. Software license. A contract between the producer and the user of computer software that specifies the parameters of permission granted by the owner to the user. Star topology, a type of topology in which there is a central computer that performs all the switch functioning.